1 hour of hot yoga can reduce symptoms of depression.
And did you know that over 264 million people worldwide suffer from depression? That's nearly 3.4% of the global population.
Yoga is big news, specifically, actually, hot yoga.
Practicing yoga in the heat. A new local study uncovers more evidence that it may reduce symptoms of depression.
Hot yoga reduced depressive symptoms by at least 50%.
They just published this new study about these potential benefits for people who struggle with depression. So tell us about what they found.
They found that there was a significantly greater decrease in depressive symptoms for the patients with hot yoga. And what they found is that the hot yoga could potentially change the course for treatment for patients with depression by adding on a non-medication based approach.
In fact, nearly 60% of the yoga participants had a 50% or greater reduction in symptoms compared to only 6% of the folks on the wait list. And 44% of people in the yoga arm had such low depression scores, they were actually considered to be in remission. They say hot yoga could be an effective, non-medicinal way to treat depression.
A lot of people are hooked on hot yoga.
Yeah.
And it's because, I'm convinced, it's because it's an antidepressant strategy.
So the hot yoga is inducing the hypothermic effect and, the anti-inflammatory, effect after the inflammation's generated, this hormetic effect. Yep. The serotonin, increased serotonin getting the brain, because there's so many different mechanisms by which exercise seems to affect depression in a positive way. And again, the hyperthermia itself.
So according to Dr. Charles Raison, one mechanism that might explain why hot yoga has a profound antidepressant effect is the fact that heat helps with thermal regulation. Thermal regulation is your body's way of maintaining a steady internal body temperature. According to Raison, there's compelling evidence that suggests people who are depressed tend to have slightly higher internal body temperatures. Their internal thermostat is broken, and they have difficulty sweating to cool off effectively. When you experience heat in a hot yoga class, you raise your internal body temperature. After the yoga class, your body has a compensatory response to heat, and your body temperature cools down. The heat helps reset your internal thermostat.
When I practiced regularly, most of the time I was pretty delighted when I left. For the most part, I would walk out of those classes and everything looked brighter and I was calmer and everything felt a little bit more manageable.
It's like good stress.
Good stress, yeah. As somebody who does heated yoga, you can attest to the fact that if you're ruminating about something when you go in, you've got the dialogue and the heat and you're looking at your body and you've got to focus and you're kind of trying not to tip over. It kind of makes you focus and ground into the present moment. People feel physical exhaustion with heated yoga. People felt more tranquility, they felt more revitalization, and they felt more positive engagement, quality of life, sort of physical functioning due to emotional problems got better, energy and fatigue got better, which is the frequent problem with depression, emotional well-being got better, social functioning got better, emotional well-being got better.
You should do it. We've shown that there's a bunch of benefits, especially if you've got depression. It's worth doing this and giving it a shot because it shows that it really does help.